A long time ago, there was a wise and fair king. One day, he took a break from his royal work and went for a ride in the forest. The king and his royal group moved slowly along the forest path. Sunlight filtered through the leaves above. The air was filled with the smell of earth and leaves. Everything felt peaceful and beautiful. Suddenly, a strange voice came from deep in the forest. "Kill! Kill! Rob! Rob!" The king was shocked. His guards became alert. They looked around and saw a parrot sitting on a branch, shouting those words. The king could hardly believe his ears. How can a parrot talk like this? He thought. Birds are known for their sweet voices. Why is this one shouting insults and talking about stealing? The king felt angry. He told his guards, "Catch it!" But as soon as they moved forward, the parrot flew away. The king shook his head and continued on his way. As they rode ahead, the king kept thinking about that parrot. He turned to his chief guard and said, "I have seen parrots in my garden since I was a child. They sing, they greet people, but never have I heard one speak like a thief." The guard nodded. "Strange indeed, Your Majesty. Maybe the forest holds other surprises." Soon they passed a clear, shallow stream. A group of deer were drinking water quietly on one side. On the other side, two monkeys were fighting over a banana, making a noisy scene. The king noticed the difference and thought, even animals behave differently depending on who they are with. A little further ahead, the king and his royal group reached a peaceful ashram. There was greenery everywhere, flowers in bloom, and a calm silence. At the gate, another parrot was sitting. This parrot spoke in a soft, sweet voice. "Welcome, welcome, O king. You are most welcome here." The king stopped in his tracks. His face showed surprise. "This is amazing," he thought. "This parrot looks exactly like the other one. Same color, same size, even the same gray shade on its feet. But the way it speaks is completely different." Just then, the sage of the ashram came out. He folded his hands and said, "Please come in, Your Majesty. You have blessed our ashram by visiting." The king smiled. The sage invited him inside. They served the king fresh fruits, sweet berries, and mangoes from the ashram garden. The king enjoyed them and then asked, "May I ask you something? A little while ago, I saw a parrot that shouted insults and spoke of killing and robbing. And here I find a parrot speaking so sweetly. They look exactly the same. How is this possible?" The sage smiled. "Your Majesty," he said, "the truth is simple. Both parrots are children of the same mother. They were born in the same nest. Their feathers, voices, everything is alike. But they grew up in different places. One fell into the hands of robbers. Every day it heard their bad words and violent talk, so it learned to speak the same way. Kill, kill, rob, rob. The other came here, to my ashram. It heard kind and gentle words every day, so it learned to speak with love and respect. Majesty, the parrots are not to blame. It is their company. The people around us shape our words, thoughts, and actions." The king sat in deep thought. He realized this was not just about parrots. It was the truth of society. "You are right," the king said. "The company we keep can build us or ruin us. We are born innocent, but the people around us shape who we become." The king took a deep breath. He made a promise to himself. "From now on, I will make sure that in my palace and my kingdom, children grow up in good company, so their hearts and minds remain pure." The sage blessed him. The king bowed and left for his palace, but the sage's words stayed in his heart forever. Just like the two parrots, we are shaped by the people and environment around us. Good company fills our hearts with kindness, respect, and wisdom, while bad company can lead us toward harmful thoughts and actions. That's why it's important to choose our friends, surroundings, and influences carefully, because they quietly shape the person we become.